going to. I'm done. Just eat Missy and find your style. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna wait a second, and if anybody's up, y'all come on through, because this is about to be real. Because Spirit done had me up all motherfucking night. All night. All night researching. And I'm sorry, y'all. I had a client. I somehow, 5 minutes before our session, I go into meditation. And I haven't fallen asleep in meditation in years. My ass fell asleep. I wake up 2 hours later. I'm like, hold the fuck, like, just popped up. I'm like, hold the fuck up. I got a client, bro. I gotta take care of right now, and I'm timely. And I was like, shit. Next, even if it's 5 minutes, I wanna make sure I put an alarm. But you can't. We had a great session, and you can't rush Spirit. And I don't know if anyone's gonna see this till tomorrow. I'm gonna give it 15 minutes before I really start doing much. It is like 3:30 in the morning. It's early. I didn't sleep yet. Well, I took a nap. I guess it's good I took a nap. There's a lot going on right now in the world that we are not aware of, and we need to be aware of such matters. And it is just, it's fucking real right now. It's real. It's serious. There's a lot going on. And it's like, almost like Spirit had me. I had to take notes on old shit and a bunch of shit for my Galactic update. And I did want, for YouTube, I wanted more like a more denser, like not just channels. I wanted a denser information where I can actually give y'all better information that's a little more, I mean, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. You sure gonna get it. And so I said, fuck it, I'm gonna come on. This shit is crazy to me. The shit that's going on right now. The shit that's going on right now is not normal. I don't know if anyone's on. If I probably went on YouTube, it would, I mean, if I went on Facebook, maybe some people would be on. I don't care though, because I made this for YouTube. So, I'm here. I am here and I am ready. And I'm going to talk about this. And I think that even if people see this in the future, it'll be very beneficial for everyone. I'm just going to put the CashApp in the chat. Y'all know all I do is spirituality. This is my only job. So, if you appreciate the conversation and the wisdom, either leave a CashApp or book a session. For real. Leave a CashApp or book a session with me. I got my booking page on the links below. Okay? And I'll pin it so it's there for everyone. And we're going to get into it because this shit is crazy right now. Like, crazy. Crazy. There's a lot going on. And thank you. And I'm sorry, everyone, that I took so long to come on. And matter of fact, I should probably share this to my Facebook too. And to some different groups on there, so more people could see it and know that we're on. Because this shit, I'm going to even throw up some cards. We're going to talk about a lot right now. It's about to be deep. I mean, the whole Roe v. Wade thing, we're going to talk about that just a little bit. I don't know if they're going to fucking, shadow ban me for that. But even if they do, I'm not tripping. I don't fucking care. I really don't care. And so I'm kind of like, I'm to a point in my life that I'm like, yo, the truth is the truth. The truth is the motherfucking truth. And we gonna talk truth on this bitch. Here. God damn. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes before I really get into the meat and potatoes of it all. It's a weird time. Who the fuck? Where? I'm on Central Time, so I'm up. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't sleep yet. I took a nap. I didn't sleep yet, though. And Spirit got me out here, like, out here. Bitch, I'm out here. I'm like, man. So I'm going to try and get a couple people on. And we'll see. You know, I like to come on at normal business hours, as they say, so I can collaborate with the Soul family, because I like to come on and have y'all here so we can collaborate together. All I said was, you ain't gonna believe this. Control, paste. Because the fucking info and intel and wisdom that I just got from me being up and channeling all night, and then gotta immediately hop on live, you ain't gonna believe this. You gonna think I'm crazy for talking about the shit I'm about to talk about. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about the boule. We're going to talk a little bit about the shadow government. We're going to talk about agendas and what is being used to make you not believe in yourself. And then where on the other side of things you are actually going to find the new you. Because we got earth changes. We got so much going on right now. Not just on the earth, but like in general. And I done connected some shit back to Richard Pryor, and I mean, Spirit done kept my ass up all night to channel. Who the fuck stays up all night and channels? I'm looking at myself like, bitch, these motherfuckers gonna look at you like you crazy. I don't care. I don't fucking care. Because this type of stuff needs to be spoken about. Period. Period. Point blank, period. And I'm not going to sit here and be a liar or sit here and not tell the people what Spirit done put on my heart to say. So we're going to say what needs to be said right now. With the Spirit knock. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all heard that. The Spirit knock then came through like, thank you, sis. Okay. Shit is nuts. And I usually don't come on at awkward hours and stuff. But I'm just going through, I'm in positive vibes, good energy. And then I'm coming across so many things. Like shit that is connecting that like you would never even think to connect. Like me personally, I would never think to connect. I think my camera is like, yeah, because it was looking a little shady there. I'm connecting things that I personally would never think to connect. And I feel like probably my UK people is going to be on and up more at this time than anybody else. So shout out to them. Look, I ain't even spelled this shit right. I ain't even spelled believe right. Hold up. Let me finish sharing this on these other platforms real quick. I said, you ain't gonna believe this. This shit is nuts. And I'm gonna share it just to one more group. And that's it for me, because I got a lot I want to get into and talk about. A lot. A lot. And I'm sure if people don't see it right now, they see it later. You know, my channel's not big enough that it gets shadow banned too bad. On YouTube, on Facebook, I'm totally fucking shadow banned. So like people don't see my stuff as much, but whoever does see it, or whoever's supposed to come to me, that's why I don't get off the platform. But eventually I'm gonna get off Facebook too. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get off Facebook and I'm going to stick with Instagram, probably going to make a TikTok, and then be on YouTube, and that's it. Because these are the only places that, even though maybe I got to speak code, I can still speak. Because Facebook, they just got a whole motherfucking system, and it's time to get the fuck out that matrix. And this is so layered. Where to start? Where to start, Spirit? So, with the new moon coming in, I believe today the new moon is coming in. Today or tomorrow, the new moon's going to be coming in Cancer. And this particular energy for this year is actually dealing with new energies. That's why today I'm like, man, I gotta take every fabric, everything. Take it to the laundromat, wash everything. I've got to clean. I gotta do another floor wash. I do a floor wash once or twice a week. Like, not just regular mopping, I do a floor wash once or twice a week. And I'm like, okay, I gotta do a little bit of that to clear and cleanse the space. Now, anything old that you have, like, thankfully, I had a friend of mine that gave me some black tourmaline, and that really has been helping me with another spirit knock. Thank you, ancestors, with the black obsidian to protect my energy. A lot of attacks right now. A lot of, man, I was in such a state earlier today. I said, man, people don't respect the shit I'm doing. I'm not about to give up, but I'm about to say, fuck the sessions. I'm going to just come on and give people wisdom. Whoever sees it, sees it. And I come on when I want to. Bitch, I can get me a regular job and make 4 or 5 times more than what I'm making right now. But Spirit is like, nah. Higher self is like, girl, hold up. You got a mission to do. You got people to help. So I was like, okay. So I said, okay. And I kept it like how it was. Like, all right, well, I can't go against my mission and my path. I'm just not that kind of person, you know? I'm spirit-led, so I listen to spirit. So before I get into what we got going on with the energy, I'm going to pull some cards for the collective. And we're going to see what comes up with that. I will also be pulling some clarifiers. Grounding right now is really important. You guys definitely are going to want to be grounding right now. Listen, there's a lot with the shadow government or the archons, the parasitic entities that say they run this planet, but they don't no more. But they're holding on to a false form of authority right now. It's a false form of authority, okay? I need you guys to understand that. It's a false form of authority. It's not real. It's toe up. The whole situation is toe up, for real. That's why I said my night owls, maybe some of you guys, like, I know it's only just like, you know, me and like maybe 2 other people on here right now. If you guys are here for it, say what's up in the chat, you know, share the video, like the video, help a bitch out that way. But thank you for being here, for real. Facade, an illusion. I mean, that's why I said I'm gonna pull a little bit for the collective first, because they're trying to get a handle. Okay, so we were in an in-between energy. Wisdom. Facade and wisdom. I'll talk about it. We were in between the energy for a while. So because we were in between energy, it was more of a chaos or confusion, or how are we going to reorganize this surface in reverse, in which I don't usually pull reversals, but Spirit said to leave that reverse, so I'm going to leave it reverse. We were in between energies, so the shadow government and a lot of entities and stuff were trying to figure, but they still, and then we got confusion, but that goes with the facade card. A lot of smoke, a lot of confusion right now, a lot of bullshit going on, but then also joy. Like, come on now. Can't make it up. I can't, and I'm still going to use my tarot cards to clarify my oracle cards, because we're going to get the full fucking message for the collective, for the individual creation. She shaman. She shaman, shamanic energy, native energy. We're going to talk about that too. Oh man, the reading is lining up to what I want to talk about. The lies are being, it's like the lies are being unraveled at such a huge pace that people can't even wrap their motherfucking mind around it. Impatience. We got impatience. This is not us. This is the shadow government. Some of us are falling into that frequency. Because I saw a lot of fake ass shit on YouTube talking about, I'm living my best life. I'm in joy. Everything's wonderful. And I'm like, girl, did you get this? Did you get this video from Adobe or a premium website? Like, did you purchase a video, bitch? To make a meme, to make it seem like you're happy when you're not, that's not going to work these days. Everybody's going to know. Everybody's going to know right now. There's no point in lying. Lying ain't going to do nobody no good. Isolation in reverse. I'm coming out. That's all I heard. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. And last card. I'm going to put a miracle. Miracle has been coming out a lot, even for my clients. Workaholic. Ooh, and it fell. Enlightenment. Look, workaholic, stop working so hard. Enlightenment on the bottom of the deck then. Because workaholic done fell. So, for the collective in general, we have a lot of new energies on the planet. This is a big time. What a time to be alive. Like, man, what a beautiful fucking time to be alive, to be able to experience life. The ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly, the great. Because why is it good, bad, and ugly? But it can't be great, good, you know. It can't be wonderful, blissful. It's like we're not even supposed to get to bliss. No, I want to experience the bliss, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But a lot of the ugly at this point is behind you. That's the message I'm getting from Spirit. A lot of the ugly right now is behind you. And you do not need to sink in or tune in to those energies. A lot of the ugly is behind you. So believe that. And like man, I've had so much going on even with myself where it was like so much. Why I said on Facebook, I said, yo, you guys, your body is changing. Literally, the radiation, everything from the sun is changing your body right now. You're clearing, you're healing. Those demons that you didn't want to let go of, you ain't got no choice right now but to let go of them. They ain't no choice. Because the frequency is too high and they cannot exist where you are currently, bro. Currently, sis. Huh? I wish I did this at a different time, but it's divine timing. It is divine timing. I didn't think I would be on here. I would love to have all my soul family members on with me for this live. So I'll try to push it to the limit. I'll stay on as long as I can. I really, really wanted, but I guess it was my duty or responsibility tonight to deliver the message regardless of who's listening. Irregardless. And that's how I started anyway. I started with nobody listening. So it's a testament to my willpower and my strength. Because I started doing this. So let's see. Okay, so this is the Fast Save card. As you can see, there's a need to connect with the inner child, but a lot of this smoke around is dealing with also this confusion card. Okay, because first, when you first start to get possessed, it starts off in the mind. From what I noticed, where not that you're possessed yet, but you start by getting very strange or very negative thoughts. I mean, it could be the most profane thoughts, and you're like, almost embarrassed that you thought that, but you didn't think that. Something sent that to you to make you think that you thought it and that it was your thought, so that you would forget the power that is inside of you. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. So that is why we have to deal with our inner child right now. We have to release inner illusion, inner falsehoods, inner fantasy. Illusion, falsehood, and fantasy. My baby, what are you doing? Why do you not love yourself the way that you say you do? Pick a path. Two of Swords upright. Clarifying facet oracle card. Shit, I'm dropping shit everywhere today. And then because people are having a hard time making a choice. Okay, you have to pick. I heard pick a position. Pick a path. Descension or ascension. What you want to do, baby? Descension or ascension? What are we doing here? That's why in this reading, I'm already seeing so much duality. Confusion and joy. Creation and impatience. Too much isolation and miracles. Wisdom and service. You know, there's a lot. Even facet and wisdom. There's a lot of opposing energies happening right now. So let's see what's going on with our wisdom card. I love this card. It's beautiful. So let's see what's going on with our wisdom card. For our collective, for our galactic update. And there's much, much more. I'm going to get into regular topics and everything. Like, this is like, this is what happens when you deal with a researcher that happens to be a psychic that deals with mythology and symbology and also what's going on in the world right now. Like you get a mishmash of everything. That's why I can never put a label on myself. What are you, sis? I'm everything. I just do all kinds of shit. A curious mind. A curious mind. So, for wisdom, 2 cards came out. Actually, for the clarifiers. Queen of Wands reversed, very manipulative energy, and also not using your intuition to discern what's going on. So you're actually falling short of wisdom. Also, there's a big need for balance. So I'm not seeing right. I'm not seeing left. Bitch, I'm looking straight down the middle. Okay? Straight down. Yes, bitch, and I said straight down the middle. And somebody got a problem with that. Fight me. Fight me. Even though I don't fight you, you're not going to be able to land a punch. I swear you won't. Spirit got me like that. That you, Lana, huh? Lana, who, that shit is not gonna happen. Not to date, my baby. So then we have service in reverse. Some people are, what I heard first was a lot of people are not healing their ancestors. Funny, because I just did an ancestral reading earlier. You're not healing your ancestors, so they can't assist you. And then on top of that, you are over-servicing people. I never heard of no such thing as over-servicing. Everybody who's just coming in, say what's up in the chat, you know. Leave a comment, leave a like. You know, say what's up, just say what's up. Over-servicing. And trust me, that's not all we doing. I got a lot of other shit coming. It's finally time for me to talk about the boule. Hey, Mystical Manuel. Hey, Azik9. What's up, my baby? What's up? Well, I do this. This is me. It's me right here. Huh? Cosmic Gang. Whole lot of gang shit. Ninth Dimensional Strange shit. We are in the motherfucking building. That's my fucking tagline. What's up, y'all? It's so good to see y'all here. That's why I waited for the heavier topics. I said we're going to do a collective reading first. Because we got a lot, I mean, the energy's coming around is around space-time too. So we have a lot of different realms clashing. 90s. Boy, you keep shining. How about that? We're going to shine together. Because when I shine, you shine, we shine together. Okay? Service reverse. You're over-servicing people who don't service you. We have Queen of Cups clarifying the service card in reverse. Which means that there's a need right now for everybody to fill their own cup up with their own love. You need to pay attention to yourself, not the shadow government, not what's going on in the world, not the motherfucking archons and all this shit. Today we're gonna talk about some shit though. It's going to fuck down. This is where you want to be. If y'all up early for work on a Monday, congratulations. I ain't slept yet. Spirit had me up all night researching, because I said when I go on YouTube, I want this information to hit. Yeah, I haven't slept. I was up all night researching, and I started coming across different videos and making different connections. So we have the confusion card here as well. This is the Confusion Wisdom Chakra Oracle deck if you want to buy it for yourself. Confusion clarified by the High Priestess. Like I said, there's a lot of duality energy here. There's a lot of lower and higher frequencies. There's a lot of splitting of the reality. We are living in two different worlds, and some of us is in the middle, and we got to make a choice right now. I'm going up. Everybody that hasn't been saved already or hasn't saved themselves, because everybody else, even, people's precious Jesus Christ and Christos energy, we give him a lot of honor. However, and even the white and the black pillar there, her holding a Torah, you're not even reading the book right. And then we got confusion here. I don't know what to do. I can't figure it out. There is a lack of mental clarity happening with a lot of people right now. So if it's not you, it's someone around you. A lack of mental clarity. These motherfuckers is fucked up right now, baby. There is a lack of mental clarity going on. With the High Priestess card, there is a need for a balancing of energies, and also to be in your higher self is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Be in your higher self. Be your higher self. She said, why didn't y'all integrate your higher self yet? Maybe not your highest self, but your higher self. Yes. Like, share the video to people that you think would like it too. Leave a donation on the Cash App if you find the wisdom fascinating. We also have the Joy card. It's something you can neither give. It's something you can't give or really receive. It's something you experience within yourself. See, the reason why you can't receive joy is because nobody can give it to you. They can give you a roadmap to show you where joy is, but it all comes from the inner self. And it may stay for a time and leave, but this is a time of celebration. As you're coming into your new self, these old cycles, there is a hard push from all the planets, from all the cosmic realities, for a lot of shit to die right now. Okay? 10 of Pentacles, creating legacy. My motherfucking phone tried to update itself while I'm on. What do you want your legacy to be right now? What are you leaving behind? It doesn't have to be all the riches in the world. It could be that you're an ancestral witch, a brujo, and you're leaving behind your grimoire. It could be you're a writer. It could be that you are just a person that loves your family and you're leaving behind lessons. What are you leaving behind? Very important. And the thing is, the progenitor, what's going to push you on that path, what's going to push you to your highest self, is going to be the joy. Like the Orisha, we have many paths. Like an Ashe to the Orisha, and I honored you. Even though I'm not in any spiritual system, I know some of the motherfucking Orishas is my ancestors. And excuse me for talking to you that way, because I know y'all fuck around. These spirits will fuck around and bitch slap me. Huh? Only the highest love, respect, and regard for them. Because we don't even know who these motherfucking spirits are. All the way, even if they're ancestral, because we are in a physical body, so we have a limited perception. For somebody that was born a psychic to say we have a limited perception, y'all better motherfucking believe it. You have a limited perception in a human body. You can only understand so much. So always seek to be, I don't want to be a master teacher. I want to be a master student. I want to learn constantly and consistently. That is the way to go right now. A lot of falsehoods are being exposed, and whatever is false within ourselves, we have to admit it to ourselves. We have to really admit. I have to admit, like, I had to go into myself and admit where I've been wrong. I did that today. I did. I sat on my stoop. I wasn't talking to nobody. I'm sitting there by myself, just like looking up at the sky. It was a rainy day, and you know, overcast. And I'm thinking, and I'm looking, and I said, where have I been wrong? What frequency and energy do I need to change? Where can I stop catastrophic events from happening? Where can I be a better me? That's the energy right now. Where can I go to be a better me? Thank you guys so much for coming on. Thank you all. I love you. So we have creation. The she shaman. Everyone has their muse. Everyone has this creative power accessible to them right now. Clarified by the Queen of Swords. You have to really follow your creativity, your joy, and your inner, I'm hearing inner evolution. With your wisdom, you have to be decisive about what you want, what you're manifesting. She got her hand out like this, like she is just casting and manifesting, okay? But she's doing it with not so much a masculine form of logic. I don't even know if I can call logic masculine or feminine, but it's like not overthinking. It's like, okay, I'm feeling into it first with my heart. Now I know what I want to do. With the purity of your heart. See, that's the issue. We close down our heart a lot to think that we are protected. But when you close down your heart, what happens is you don't ever actually come to a space of discernment, so you get tricked by people. Actually, the trick is to have an open heart. Oh, I heard from Spirit, open heart surgery. Yeah, the spiritual surgery, baby. Open heart surgery. Spiritual. It's spiritual. Not physically. So, might be some shit going down physically, too. I mean, my grandmama dying right now. But I'm not going to cast it on her that she's dying. She's living. Because that old lady is fighting the Grim Reaper, okay? She going to go when she want to go. She's very stubborn. She ain't going to go till she want to go. And she's still here. She might be on life support, but she's still here for now. And I have a sense of, in my heart. And I'm going to have to, take that knot out of my heart chakra and heal it. It's a form of regret, because I wanted to connect with more of my ancestors, especially the elders that are here. Now, there's a difference between elders and olders. And even though she could be more considered an older, I know she got wisdom in her. So if I don't connect with her here, I'll connect with her in the spirit realm. Because all the wisdom I got from my ancestors, I had to fucking channel. I didn't get it physically, you know? So, wow, with impatience, crazy shit, we have the Pentacles reversed. Knight of Pentacles reversed. You gotta slow down, girl, let me love you. My bad, my voice ain't all that right now. I love me some island music. But because you have impatience, you're rushing your purpose right now. People are rushing their purpose. And then Knight of Pentacles, what you are manifesting, you're either being, you're going too fast. You gotta slow down a little bit. And some people are going too slow because they're taking too long to make decisions. So you have to know about right timing, when it feels good for you. Now, isolation reverse, which I don't usually read these reverse, but Spirit wanted me to. So isolation reverse is actually not, it feels like an anxiety, having an inability to move, having an inability to act. So whether you're going through this or somebody else around you is, you kind of want to remain aware. You're missing out on emotional fulfillment, on the gift of emotional fulfillment by over-isolating. That's what it is. That's what it's going to be. Unable to connect the chat. What's going on, Spirit? I will take the Wi-Fi off. Let me look. What's going on? Oh, my fucking Wi-Fi went out. Oh, that's why you guys dropped in the chat. I was like, why is my shit not connected? Hold up. I'm sitting here just a chatting, just a talking. But that's, shadow government done caught up that I switched platforms. So that's perfectly fine. I'll reconnect and just take it off my phone. I don't care. I was like, where the fuck did everybody go? The shadow government. Because as I'm looking at the stream, it's fine. And then I have my laptop open so I can check the stream. And I see it glitching and shit, even though it looks like it's still going. So, it tricked me a little bit. So I'm going to see how I'm looking right now. I'm like, ain't this about a bitch? Anyway. Last card is... YouTube Live won't even load. It looks good. It looks good from the side. How is it for you guys? Let me know. It looks good from here. Let me check the sound. Hello? Oh yeah, it sound good. It look good. I didn't want Yeah, they tried to disconnect it, but so I disconnected my motherfucking Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi don't went out. Ain't nobody up right now. Why the Wi-Fi? Come on now. Anyway. We got the miracle card. I told y'all I'm a targeted individual, unfortunately for me. So I deal with a lot. When it comes to this kind of shit, and I don't like the top chat, I want the live chat. And the chat went out again. Looking good. Thank you. At least I know you're here. I can see you. That's why I said let me know if everything sounds good, looks good, like let me know what's going on. So, miracle card. The clarifier for that. Ooh, defense. Protect your peace is what I'm hearing. Defense. Protect your peace. Protect your peace. I'm about to just leave this shit alone, for real. Because I'm not about to sit here and fight with my fucking laptop today. So that I can make sure that... See, I started talking. All I'm doing is fucking reading cards. I ain't even into the real conversation yet. Thank you, Mystic Manual. I appreciate that, love. Because I was like, all I'm doing is sitting here talking. I ain't even getting to the real information yet. Yeah, miracle. Defense. You're manifesting miracles right now. You are going... you don't have to go hard with your defense. It's just about being, you let your yeses be yeses and your no's be no's. You don't want to be around somebody, you don't bring them around. You don't want to love somebody, you don't want them in your face. Don't manifest them there just because you feel lonely or you got issues and inner child trauma and shit that you need to deal with. Okay? Deal with your trauma. Deal with your issues. Hire a reader. That's what I'm saying. People don't understand about getting a reading or getting a healing. Less and less people want healings, but that's okay because if you don't want a healing from me, I can teach you how to do a healing on your motherfucking self, so you don't need me no more. And I'd prefer that, honestly. Healings take a lot of energy, especially when you're healing someone of a physical ailment. It takes a lot of energy. A lot of fucking energy. I'm not going to hold you. So I'm not even fucked up over it. I said, okay, Spirit, good. They want to be more proactive. I'm here for it. I'm here to help with that. So those are the cards. That's what's going on with the collective right now. Okay, earth changes. Let's talk about the earth changes. Oh, so much going on with that. We have had somatic pulse waves right now going through the planet. And I want to light this incense that my sis gave me, even though I don't have a place to put it. I'm gonna find somewhere, because the shit she gave me, this is sandalwood. It's really great. So we have a lot of right now random pulse waves. I think honestly what I got from it wasn't so much, a lot of people that are truthers, they automatically think that it's the collider, it's this, it's that. Like they don't realize that these beings have limited hangouts versions of the real shit, which comes from the soul. Everything that you see in this reality is a false version of what actually you can manifest with your soul. That's how this actually works. And so the pulse waves that we're getting on the planet seem to be connected with the Schumann resonance and solar flares. And the Schumann resonance will not always perfectly, I think they're hiding some shit from us, because even some places that people who check on earth changes and stuff, and I'm tuned into their channels, it seems like they are not able to get into certain resources and see certain things. So I think there's more hot spots and solar flares and stuff going on with the sun than what we know, the real sun, than what we know about. Because I said there's like 2-3 versions of the sun. Something going on up there, and the shit don't make no fucking sense. Because I've been looking at the bitch and I've been like, this shit don't make no motherfucking sense. Not me, who looks at the sun and the moon every day, and now I'm seeing the sun set in a totally different location. Not because of the time of the year, but over the last week or two, the shit just totally shifted. Since when the fuck does the sun shift further to the left? Oh, not the left, the right. Because it would be left if I'm thinking about it from this way. But when I go on my stoop, it's actually that way. So it would be the right. I ain't never heard of the sun shifting that far to the right. I am thoroughly confused. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Where the sun is shifting drastically over a short period of time. Shouldn't happen. The aura of the sun, everything's different. When you step out in that motherfucker, it's more healing. Like I said, any inorganic beings, any bots, they're going to start to malfunction right now. Inorganic beings, bots, androids, all that kind of shit. Yes. And this is the time of the sixth sun. This was prophesized already, but it does look white. And the thing is, what's coming from the sun? So that was from Mystic Manual. You're right. It does look white. And damn, I be wanting to like love people's comments and stuff. No, that was I can't even see your shit. Hold up, Ziki. I'ma just call you A9. Zeke 9. I fuck with the 9 too. Zeke 9. It's telling the truth, because the sun no longer looks. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep for another a day and a half. Like, I'm up. Shit, I'm Cardi B. If it's up and it's up and it's up and it's stuck, I'm there. But perfectly correct. The sun no longer looks how it used to look. The sun now, and then I go and sit outside for 2 to 3 hours a day, or I'll go for a walk, but I like to sit right in the front porch, right on my little stoop, And I go, okay, spirit go, okay, you got to sit outside. You need to get some sun. You have to activate, your melanin. You got to get in the sun. You have to activate your melanin. And this energy, the more time that you're spending in the sun, it's extremely healing right now. So what's going on for me is that I will, later that night when I'm meditating, or if I'm sitting in the sun and then after I go into a meditation, I feel pain even in my bones. I feel old injuries. Like I was saying on Facebook, I said I sprained my foot when I was a teenager on my left foot. And as far as I know, it's been perfectly healed ever since. I never had no issues with it. But that literal old injury, I'm feeling pain and energy releasing from it. Like it's healing even more. And I'm like, so we're getting totally brand new energy bodies. But you can feel it as tangible and physical. Even though the physical is not operating the way that it used to. Yeah, it's bluish white. I recorded something behind the sun. A turquoise circle. Okay, Mystic Manual, can you send that to me? If you go into my description, I believe my email's there. Can you send them pictures to me? And we'll fucking be little psychics and discern it together. But I want to show people, like, shit like that. Like, I just went straight live on here. I didn't do StreamYard, but if I do StreamYard and do it from StreamYard to here, it's because I got to slideshow some pictures. Yeah, can you, because I want to give people that. Something about that bitch is different. And then we got a false version of the moon and a real version. Sometimes the real moon ain't even out, so we're being lied to. So what the fuck is the truth on the astrology then? If we're being lied to about the cycles. Time is sped up. You don't need to eat as much anymore. You don't need to sleep as much anymore. None of that. None of that. You don't need to eat as much. You don't need to sleep as much. You are more in tune with spirit and yourself. And I mean, even my sleep, even if I sleep 3 hours, like I told y'all, all I did was take a nap for 2 hours. And I've been up ever since. And I'm like, damn, I'm going to be up for a day and a half. Because I'm not tired. I'm still not tired. I'm going to get off and fucking work or do something, Yeah, the world is changing and shifting. And so Mystic Manual said it's kind of outdated. The world is changing and shifting. That was a good point. The world is changing and shifting, and the energy right now is completely different from what it used to be. So another thing that I picked up that's extremely subtle, because I said, man, fuck the tip of the spear. We're the energy that's there before the motherfucking spear even manifests. You heard? You are here before the spirit even manifests. A lot of people, ooh, tip of the spirit, like you're the first people to get the new wisdom coming in the planet. No. Spirit said no. That's not true. What's going on right now, we have spatial time distortion to the point that you control your time based on your mind. And I actually talked about this on Facebook, and one of my soul family members commented, and he's like, I was like, yo, I literally was feeling into this energy and time around me totally froze. Like there was a breeze, I'm seeing the grass, little grass blades in front of me blowing. Everything just paused and stopped. The air feels dead and stuff, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, but in my little bubble, I'm on the phone, everything's going straight. So I looked and I was like, there's a new, lesser restrictive form of time coming in, which means our bodies have to change with that. Which means our soul has to, what I heard from Spirit just now was, the soul is forcing the body to change. And anyone who doesn't have a soul, they are going to be, oh no, baby, we wasn't mutants, we were super beings, by the way. The mutants, the X-Men. X is the X chromosome, Big Mama, and your soul, source energy. No, but mutants, that's not us, that's them. That's dumb people over there with no motherfucking soul. Dumb people over there. Hello. Hello. Ew. Goodbye. That be letting all these subordinate entities and deities and shit. That's why the last 6 months you've been having so much of a struggle, and you've been having people coming through trying to like move in on or take advantage of your energy and stop you from manifesting and being your greatest self. If you have been willing, and that's why Spirit put me into a state of isolation, more of an isolation state, because I noticed what the fuck was going on. I knew what was up with the what's up. I said, what's up with the what's up, Spirit? Spirit said, girl, calm down. I already got you. I already know. I'm going to tell you. Now, this is the spiritual update. We're also going to do it. Look, I do this on all dimensions and levels. We're going to talk about current events, too. Some current events as well. Most people can't give you all of that in one. Most people can't tell you about, give you a reading, then tell you about spiritual energies that's coming in that they got psychically, then go in and tell you about current events and what the fuck the shadow government and these motherfuckers. Everybody, some people exist on one level, but I'm only an example of, and I'm a small example. We are multi-dimensional beings. Stop denying your motherfucking root chakra. You like to live a good life. You like to eat food and be comfortable and have your bed hair and drink your motherfucking tea or your motherfucking wine. Stop lying to yourself like you don't like that shit. Bitch, I like to be comfortable. Why are we lying to ourselves? Because we could not achieve the financial success that we know that we deserve. That is your root chakra. It's your lowest chakra. However, all chakras act independently and together. We can say both. They act independently. They have an independent impact on a certain portion of your life. But they also all act together as one. It's a one system. That's why we did the spirit building lecture. And I'm going to be doing more on that because I got more intel on that. We'll be doing spirit building number 2 this week. Because I got to give y'all the what's up on that. You got to get into, you have to ascend your chakras. A lot of people haven't even healed their, and you know, there's layers of healing. So you have to heal your inner child trauma. There's a lot of inner child trauma with our root chakra where we don't feel comfortable and safe within ourselves. It's not survival. I don't know who the fuck put that false narrative out. It's not about survival. It's about feeling safe and comfortable within me, within you. You feel comfortable, safe within yourself. I don't know who the fuck is spreading a false narrative. When I started seeing survival, I felt uncomfortable. I said, survival? The world is not there no more. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Now, safety and comfort, okay, I can see that. Survival, though? Base level shit, I can't see it even for myself. Base level shit, And I still got stuff that I'm working on with myself, you know, where I'm getting there. Like I told y'all, I was in a state this week, I was like, I can make more motherfucking money bartending like I used to, bitch. Why the fuck I need to do this for these people that are ungrateful? But then I thought about it, and I thought about all the people I helped. And all the people I've connected to, and all the people that have made this life possible for me by being kindred spirits, by understanding my perspective, by me just being vocal and putting, regardless of all, I get a lot of hate. I get a lot of fucking hate. You guys wouldn't know. I get people throwing hexes at me and all kinds of weird shit all the time. I get a lot of fucking hate when all I came here to do was love. But it's like people are so caught up on not loving themselves that they gonna hate you for loving them. I love you. I love you. I love you. Your inner child can feel it. I love you. I love you. That's all. I love you. Wait, let me say that. I fucking love you. I love you infinitely, abundantly, endlessly. I love your essence. I love your soul. Now I need you to love you that way. I'm only an example in a mirror. So don't blame me if you don't heal and you don't do the work behind the work that I've done for you. Giving people all kinds of deals and all kinds of stuff, and then they just are slandering my name. That shit hurts, bro. It really hurts. I've never been narcissistic. I've been a bleeding heart to a certain extent. And it was, you know, that's part of my journey, though. That's not part of this lecture, but it's just something I'm going to get into. Like, it really hurts when you love that deeply. And people just think you're something you're not. And there's a couple of them that have been kind of coming back around, talking about something, I love you, sis. And I'm like, but you were one of the main ones, like, slandering my name and keeping clients who really needed this energy work and this love away from me. And which is fine. Bitch, I can go back into the regular world and do better than doing this spiritual shit. Trust me. Huh. I'm a motherfucking Capricorn. Bitch, I can go into the motherfucking world and make everything shake. But I chose to suffer a little so my people would not have to suffer a lot. I'm suffering just a little so y'all don't have to suffer a lot. You understand? There's some of us out here that are just Christ-like. And you are too. And you are too. Alright, I got to deal with a couple of haters, whatever. If people really feel it in their heart and their ancestors, and they're really communicating with the spirits and their ancestors and their own soul, they're going to come for the work. I have to have faith. Having faith, what? They said in the Bible, we walk, well, see, some shit in the Bible is true. We walk by faith, not by sight. Which means you don't always believe what you see with your eyes or hear from other people. You have to go into your heart to have discernment. That's why a lot of people failed their first phase. Your first phase was being a Christian. You motherfucking failed your first phase, my baby. You failed. Because you didn't learn discernment. You learned hate. And you learned to judge others. But the Bible says not to judge nobody, not even yourself. So how are you sitting here as a judge of who goes to heaven and who goes to hell? Bitch, last time I checked, you ain't Anubis. And even Anubis doesn't judge. He weighs your heart first. So even a person that is the judge, you don't think they get judged, or they judge themselves most harshly. We deal with if I slip up a little bit, everything gets fucked up for me. I have to be so clear and concise about what I say and what I do to a certain extent, because I get a little leeway in what I do. But I even had to fucking go ahead and go celibate, because I said, yo, if I'm not really walking, if I'm not walking it how I talk it, I can't talk to the people about it, because I didn't have the experience, and I'm not a liar. I ain't never gonna be a liar. Ain't never been a liar. Ain't never gonna be a liar in my motherfucking life. You can stamp 100% on that and take it to the bank, because I'm not gonna operate that way. Now, let's move on to current events. Some of these are current, some of these are past, but this is some stuff that I picked up online that Spirit had brought to my attention. Okay. Now the little A situation, the Roe v. Wade shit, and I ain't gonna say too much because that's a trigger word. I already know the motherfucking algorithm is on it with this shit. And I will be doing still the live on the Galactic U. I have to tap in more with the planets and talk to them more in channel. I might just do it in a channel and just be totally in a trance. I don't know. However, Spirit has me do it. So, if you noticed, with the truther narrative, everything has been more right-wing. More right-wing, more Trump, this shit is right, right? Then they got demonized. And QAnon and them got demonized. So they got infiltrated to a certain extent. Certain things they were saying were true, certain things were false. So these people got infiltrated to a certain extent. Then you have then you have all these right-wing narratives coming out and being affirmed by the Supreme Court all of a sudden. But they blaming Clarence Thomas. So we're going to have to talk about the boule. I have a lot of information on the boule. I haven't done a boule video because I'm fearing for my life. I'm not going to lie. Like, the shit I got on the boule is deep. Whole structures to how the system works and everything. And I've been sitting on this information for about 2 or 3 years. Stuff that I have researched and deduced myself. And I am a little hesitant to put it out. But Spirit is telling me it's getting very close to the time where I got to put that out. So I'm just going to tell you right now, whenever I do, y'all going to see it, it's going to say the boule. Whenever I do that lecture, because even though I look how I look, I'm a unique soul in a sense that one of my greatest attributes and gifts is that I understand structure. So a lot of people that can't understand the structure of governments and systems and stuff like that, I understand it to almost a genius level, like where I understand structure. That's really one of my strongest gifts, is understanding structure. And you wouldn't think that's a gift, but in this day and time, I came with a very strong gift for understanding structure. I didn't think it was a gift. So the motherfucking government tried to recruit my ass. And they talking about, you can go into mechanics or you can go into intelligence. You got the highest scores out of anybody else around here. I said, I'm going to go into, I got a personal issue and an injury and I can't go into the military. I'm going to take my ass back home. Because who the fuck is mechanics and highest score in mechanics, highest score on motherfucking intelligence? What, y'all gonna put me in something worse than the CIA? Bitch, I'm not doing it. I can't, because I can't go against my soul. Got me fucked up. And I'll tell that story one day. I'll tell the story one day what actually happened with that. And it was actually a staff sergeant that told me not to do it. And I never spoke about this online. And I'm not going to speak about it all the way today. When Spirit says it's time, there's a lot of stuff about me I don't tell nobody. When Spirit says it's time, I will come on and I will talk about it. I'm not getting the download or the message to talk about it just yet. I'm just getting the message that it's almost time. So it might be within the next 6 months. It might be within the next year. I don't know. When Spirit says, bitch, it's time, go, I'm going to go. Because I trust Spirit. So now we can start revealing some stuff about the boule. Okay? So Clarence Thomas was a supporter of the Roe v. Wade. Also, we have Clarence Thomas, Supreme Court, helped to overturn Roe v. Wade and makes a radical ruling that forces people, and this is online on regular motherfucking articles, you can look it up yourself, forces people to stay in prison, majority opinion. So basically, even if you're innocent and you want to repeal your case, and you feel like your lawyer wasn't representing you correctly, you can no longer appeal on those terms. You can repeal it, but not on those terms. And that's what most people repeal on. And honestly, even when you go to traffic court or something, even if you got you a lawyer, that motherfucker, a public defender, bitch, don't really work for you. You get you a little DWI or some shit. A public defender, bitch, only seeks to make a plea deal. So he just made it harder for people to get out of prison. Why? I'm going to tell you why. I got a story. Oh, it's a little bit of a story time. I got a story for you. I had a client whose son was in prison. Now, when I was feeling into his energy, I said, no, he is a Christ figure. This is a black man. I said, no, he's a Christ figure. He needs to be outside. He's actually one of my soulmates, but I'll never hook up with him in this lifetime. But it's like, even if you're not my soulmate, baby, or even if you are, you still my soul family, and I go hard for my soul family. Me and sis did a root work, you know, magic, went to the magic for about 6 months. I got the channels from his ancestors and from spirit, what he needed to do to heal himself, to get him out of that situation. Within 6 months, he is now in a halfway house and able to hold a job, able to go outside and be with society, and he will be coming back, you know, full force into society soon. Because of the magic me and his mama did. So it's like, okay, I just started doing that kind of magic to get people out of jail. I just started doing it. And I'm dealing with now another sister where I'm working on getting her son out. But it's going to take me a little longer. I have to get candles, and I got to get the candle. I got the crystals. I need to get a candle or two for him tomorrow. If you want to donate to the CashApp, donate to the CashApp. That'll help, actually. It's not going to cost much. I'm going to go to the dollar store. I only need a 7-day candle. But even when I get a 7-day candle, I draw on them. And I imbued. Sometimes I'm directed to sleep with people's candles in the bed for like a week before I light it, just to charge the energy. It's spirit got me doing some shit. I'm like, all right, I gotta sleep in the bed with the candle and charge the candle, and then I can't have nobody over, which I don't have. Who the fuck is ever here anyway? Well, I got like one friend that comes over like once every 2 or 3 weeks and hangs out with me, so like I'm here by myself most of the time anyway. And Spirit had told me, stay here, charge this candle, do this, do that. I follow Spirit, and it's just been a journey. We were able. This sister, her son's gonna be in there a long time, longer than he's supposed to be. But he has to change his mind, his mentality, and his life to get out. You have to do the work on your end to shift. The magic comes behind to assist in the shift and to open the energy and to clear and open the energy. But if you're not meditating and changing your conscience on your end, it's going to take longer. It'll still work. Like, you know, it's literally universal law. If you put out energy, energy's going to come back, especially if you do concentrated energy like in a ritual. It's just that it'll take longer to work. When it could have took 6 months, you made the shit take 2 years. When you could have just did your end of the bar and your end of the work, meditated, did what you needed to do. So anyway, so they're trying to do their form of magic here. And they're trying to make Democrats, check this out though. They're trying to make these Democrats look like demons now. So they just finished demonizing the right? We're talking about human shit right now. They just finished demonizing the right. That didn't really work. So they said, okay, let's demonize the left. But see, this is how you do confusion. But at the same time, I'm going to also lift up the transgenders and pride. I like transgenders. I've met a lot of transgenders, sisters, brothers, whatever. I don't know, whatever they want to call themselves. Him, her, I don't give a fuck. And they're fucking dope. Like the ones I met in my real reality, in my life, they're fucking dope. They're creative. They're really strong. They're passionate. And they actually are not working within this agenda. So like everything this agenda is doing, these people have their own reality. They are not concerned at all about it. So I'm looking like I've met a lot of transgenders, and I got friends that are transgender, and they do not give a fuck about what y'all saying at all. They don't care. But because of the smearing campaign and because of the agenda on social media, like these are the most powerful people, and what they do is they put black men that are in a dress and then call them transgender, like Little Nas X. I'm a motherfucking say it, because somebody gotta say it. And then they make you, because of your morals and your standards, hate this person, so that anyone else like this in the world that you meet, you're gonna hate. All of that, y'all. Anybody else in the world like this, you automatically gonna hate and have an enemy for. You're gonna be looking at them like, ew, get away from me. That's not fair, first of all. So, I saw that, and I was like, okay, this is an agenda. They not gonna stop abortions for too long, so y'all couldn't relax. And you know what? Honestly, what's going on is that the birth rate of the inorganic beings, I'll put it that way, I'm gonna call you what the fuck you is. You an inorganic being, bitch, because you can't get tan like me in the sun. The sun burn you, don't it? The sun fuck up your skin, don't it? But no, the sun make me look younger. The sun reverses my age. The sun make me a sexy motherfucker. That's why I sit my ass in the sun every day. Huh? Telling the truth. But these, now that your melanin is getting really motherfucking, and what's melanin, sis? What's melanin? Spirit particle. It's a spirit particle. You have melanin on your skin. That's not the most powerful kind. The most powerful kind is neuromelanin. And there are white folks out here that do have very strong neuromelanin. So you better not judge based on race. You better judge based on soul. Walk by faith, not by sight. That is very real right now. Not because you have faith or belief. Belief is a lie. It's be lie. Look at the motherfucking word. Be lie. Just like blessings is be less. That's why I went after what Brother Ali Malbay said. He said, I call it blessings. And I said, shit, well, that makes a lot of motherfucking sense. So I don't call the shit blessings no more. I call it blessings. I done changed up my vernacular. And people think that we have so many people in this false paradigm of a conscious community. False paradigm of it. Why do you think? Look at all the agendas in the past year. Why the fuck do you think they went after low-level, dirty dog motherfuckers that you wouldn't trust your child around in a conscious community the past year and made them villains? But all this time, them people was doing what the fuck they wanted to do. I'm just putting my phone on the charger so I can stay up with y'all. Yeah, so I was like setting up a whole motherfucking thing here so I can just stay on and talk to the people and not get, chased off line because my phone is not up and running like it should be. I need something else to put under here. No, because I'm not done yet, and it's going to take a little more time than what my phone want to give me. So we're going to put the motherfucker on the charger, and it's going to do what I want it to do, goddammit. I'm gonna do a little ghetto setup. A little hood setup. So, like I said, these are all agendas to get you outside of yourself and thinking outside of yourself. These are agendas right now. That's what they got going on. And that's why I said, it's like if you can't understand structure, you wouldn't understand how all of this stuff is intertwined. It's intertwined. It's intermingled. It's intertwined. They are stealing energy. They are trying to create a lot of confusion. A lot of crazy shit going on. A lot of crazy shit is going on right now. Then we have Florida. Let's talk about Florida. House Bill 1435, you can look it up, will allow police to ticket drivers in Florida for playing music too loudly. Who plays their music loud? Because who feels the music in their melanin or in their skin? Who? Huh? We playing music too loud? What? These are not laws. These are, and they created this law to create just you being annoyed. Like, you just gonna sit there and be like, I am just so fucking annoyed by you people. You are annoying. I don't even want to be on live no more because this shit is so fucking annoying to me. But I'm just tuning into the energy, so I'm gonna keep talking. But I'm saying that's what they're doing. They created that so that you guys could feel literally annoyed. I am annoyed and disturbed by this energy. So you have one law that's a loophole to keep innocent people in jail when they're found not guilty after the fact. And now you have another law in Florida that makes it so police can pull people over for having their music too loud. What, y'all did some research and y'all saw those were the ones that's smoking the most weed or something? Like, what's going on here? It doesn't make any sense. So I said, okay, but it passed in the House. It's not an it shouldn't be an official law yet. I don't know how it works in Florida. So time will tell. We'll see where that goes. Then you have the Roe v. Wade shit, where it's a form of agitation, and it's a form of, not that I'm mad about it, I'm really not, because I was never big on abortion myself. But it's a form of telling the divine feminine, bitch, stay in your place. When the divine feminine is finally on the rise, finally getting her footing back as a matriarch in society, you overturn some shit to make a bitch think that she gotta stay in her place. And I feel like it'll hurt a lot of children. It's gonna hurt a lot of people that want to have kids, but there is adoption, but that system is kind of fucked up. So there's going to be a lot more kids in the system, a lot more organ trafficking there. I feel like, first of all, what we said before, the inorganic beings no longer, their birth rates are too low. That's one part of it. So they had to overturn that and be like, okay, liberal, pale-faced women. We're gonna say it that way. I'm trying to use as much code as I can. Liberal, pale-faced women. Okay, we gonna overturn this and piss you off a little bit, but it'll be all right because y'all need to have some more babies. Because we are on the decline. We about to be extinct from the planet, and we still want to be here to inhabit your vessels. That's one part of it. The other part of it is they are not able to get the energy they used to get out of the, I don't know, my video might get taken down, y'all. The adrenochrome. I'm going to just say what it is. The stem cells. Because when you have a melanated child, the baby comes out with, even if you do an abortion, they want to keep the fetus and stuff because the concentration of that melanin in that fetus is very potent and delicious to archons. I don't know why Spirit, I don't want to know this. Spirit is showing me it. I don't want to know this. Spirit is showing me it. All I'm hearing is, I heard it through the grapevine. But it's not even through the grapevine because it's not gossip. It's like the fucking truth. Them people, it's fucking gross, bro. Like, I don't even want to talk about this shit because I don't even want to get into it. That's why I don't get into lower dimensional shit like that, because I can see all of it, but I also see how horrible and terrible it all is. And it hurts to see that, oh, that's a sister right there getting an abortion. Good. We're gonna use those cells and that energy. Oh yeah, save that. The baby's still alive. Keep it alive for a while. That's how these people really, Spirit showing me the channels. That's how these people really talking. I knew a sister that had like 8 abortions, and I looked at her and I looked at all the spirit babies around her that was fucking her life up, and I'm like, you need to do a cleanse, and you need to talk to all these spirit babies and ask for forgiveness. They still around you because they mad because they had a mission, and you denied them their mission. But she like, no, these my spirit babies, and they gonna stay around me, and blah, 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 blah. So I was like, all right, bitch, whatever. I can't help you because you don't want to listen. I'm telling you what spirit told me, and I'm looking around you, and I'm seeing these motherfuckers is pissed off. But whatever, it's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. I can't do it. If a person doesn't choose to heal, there's nothing you can do to make them heal. They have to want to heal. That's why I said we're going to get into the lower vibrational shit, y'all. I don't really like to go into this, but we're going to deal with every dimension in reality. Okay, now, Nikola Tesla's explanation of ether. They've been telling you, some of these conscious communities, fools, been telling you ether does not exist. Meanwhile, I go on motherfucking Instagram. This motherfucker is lighting a light bulb with what? A gas. Called what? Ether. Fifth element. Ether. Primordial gas. Ether. I'm like, wait a minute. This bitch is lighting a light bulb with ether. Let's hold the fuck up. But they try to tell us ether doesn't exist. So, Nikola Tesla and a lot of other beings talked about using ether as an energy source, and that it's infinite and it is connected to your melanin. It's spirit energy, okay? And then, if you remember, we're in June, are we not? And we just passed our solstice. June 11th, 1980, Richard Pryor is freebasing, I'm going to explain that in a second, and sets house on fire with ether. That's what they literally said in the papers in 1980. But y'all going to tell us in 2022 ether don't exist? Huh? Where the fuck do they do that at? That is called pure evidence of changing information. Now we're going to get into your indigenous shit and who the fuck you really is. Huh. Why they put black against brown. We're going to talk about, I mean, I might lose some subscribers for this, but it don't matter. My channel's not big anyway. It doesn't matter. Matter of fact, I'm not going to say names because I'm not even going to give them clout. But there are certain people that deal with this Pan-Africanism and we're indigenous, or we're what is it? What the fuck they call AEDOS and all that, and we need to get our rights and all this shit. Not realizing that majority of people on the planet is motherfucking indigenous. Do I gotta say it one more time? Majority of people on the planet are indigenous and been here. So when you see all these people in the hood looking fucked up, off crack, off this, that, and the third, them your brothers and your sisters and your aunties and your uncles. You better respect them. The Caribbean. Most of South America. Why? Because they let the Indians... because they let the motherfucking Mexicans come in and fuck with the white women, and they became $5 Indians. Why the fuck these $5 Indians are keepers of all these prophecies? But when you look at the oldest, even the oldest pictures of sisters from Puerto Rico, they all dark-skinned sisters with curly, what they call nappy here, which I don't like, hair. And we are their descendants. I'm Puerto Rican and Cuban. Those are my descendants. Why are you so light, though? Because the pale-faced motherfucker came over, cut off our necks, cut off our hands, and raped the fuck out of us. And then, see, the Spaniards was devious because they made it seem like we were their children. They gave us their last names. My last name right now is not an indigenous last name. That motherfucker is from Spain, bro. Let's talk about the truth. Let's talk about the motherfucking truth. And we went into Nikola Tesla. We went into that connection with Richard Pryor. Let me circle back around to that. Because, okay, Tesla and Richard Pryor connection. Freebase or crack activates your DMT or your melanin. It actually activates your DMT or your melanin. And then them using a code word like ether. This is going to sound crazy to a lot of people, but please just listen. Them using that as a code word, ether, which might have been what he really used, because there's such a fucking element, but they try to make it seem like nowadays there's no such fucking element. Is that Richard Pryor was activating his melanin. That could have been a whole false story. That shit could have never fucking happened. But you believing that it happened based on society and based on the fact that you dealing with that kind of information. If y'all here in the chat, I know y'all, a lot of y'all may be just listening. It's very early in the morning. Say what's up. Say what's up. Say what's up. Let me know you're hearing me, you know? But yeah, so that was like, because Nikola Tesla had already came out with it previously. So it was a fact that we can get free energy off ether, off a spirit energy. It works off spirit, which is why it's highly combustible, right? However, they downgraded it and they said, oh yeah, well, he was doing crack and using ether. Good morning, Warrior F. Nikola Tesla, you're fucking right. Not Nikola Tesla, fucking right. Naga Tesla. We're gonna call him Naga. That's Naga Tesla right there. So we gotta be aware of these lies that we're being told. So now, because y'all are not in my mind, I'm going to explain how everything is. First of all, they use a lot of code words. Naga, yes. Yeah, you better call him what he is. I call it like I see it. That's all I hear. All I hear in my head. I call it like I see it. Damn, this shit done. But, they're using code words to identify certain shit. Because we already seen the law is fucked up. Can't do a bitch ass thing about the law. So people that want to do papers and all, bitch, you just gotta say what you want to say and deal with your spiritual energy. Deal with spirit. I mean, if I can find somebody that can teach me how to do the paperwork the right way, I will do it. But I don't want to do no motherfucking paperwork. Why do I have to do paperwork and write something down to prove that I'm a soul and that I'm right in front of your face right now? And to prove that I've been here. When my ancestral lineage told me I've been here a long motherfucking time. Told me I've been here since before time, since the before time. Something going wrong. Something is wrong. And like I said before, if y'all appreciate the information, make sure you hit the CashApp. A lot of y'all are going to have to watch this back. This is a long motherfucking video, and I don't usually even go this long. And we also got a reading in this video, too. We went through different dimensions of information. So everything I went through just with this, and then the more stuff that I was recognizing and digging up and seeing. Okay, the last part of the information is that what I talked about already, that they broke us up into groups. I'm going to share that video that I saw from some brother on Instagram. They broke us up into groups and gave us names and nationalities that are not our own, so that black and brown can never come together. Because black is brown. Brown and black. My motherfucker ain't even black. Y'all, the darkest I seen was damn near purple. I ain't never seen a black person in my motherfucking life. I saw different shades of brown. Light skin, dark skin, medium. I've seen different shades of brown. If y'all can bring me a black person, I'm going to give you $100,000 I ain't even motherfucking got, because you could never bring me a black person, because that shit don't exist. Get you a black plastic bag. Find me a person of the same color. Not gonna happen. Even if they're extremely dark, they'll be more purple in their undertone. They'll have a purple undertone, violet flame. Right? My undertone is more gold, or what they call yellow. Then you have people who have a red undertone, and some parts of my body are actually more, like my arms are more red. Certain parts of my arms and shit are red. So that just shows you I'm a hybrid, or I'm mixed race. I got mixed races based on my undertone. But if you listen, the pussy not looking like raw chicken. I'm just gonna say what the fuck I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it 100% with y'all. The pussy not looking like raw chicken, so so they trying to, and then we have people come in that are playing off this race, not race, slavery narrative that barely motherfucking existed. It existed more in the islands than it did in America. You gonna tell me where, okay, all this slave shit, where are the slave boats? You know, white people like to put their motherfucking conquerings on TV and on live. They like to show what the fuck they done did. What's up, Jersey Dread? Nothing but love for you, my brother. White folks like to put what the fuck they done did on display. Where the fuck are all these slave ships when niggas is so fucking miraculous they pissing and shitting on each other for 2 and 3 months and brought to the United States? If you can show me that, I'll give you $100,000 I don't motherfucking have, bitch. I'ma owe you or I owe you. Where is it? Where is it at? Where does it exist? That means they were mentally infiltrating, and the people that were already here. Mental slavery is the worst kind of slavery because you don't even realize you enslaved. We are in bondage right now. We're in bondage right now. The fact that Supreme Court can do shit, and the fact that everything I spoke about beforehand is happening, and all these agendas and narratives and fucking all of this shit is just to confuse you. That's what I got from me analyzing the structure, them using opposing energies, but then doing what they do in a confusing way. Everything is done on all these structures and levels in order to confuse you so that you never know who you really are. That's why people are having such a hard time figuring it out. They're like, who am I? You are endlessness in everything, and you are love, and you are bliss, and you are glory, and you are divine, and you are motherfucking righteous. Be that. Be that. That's what the fuck you are. Stop believing these people. Like I said before, walk by faith, not by sight. Walk by what is in your soul. Some of you that was Christian shouldn't have gave up Christianity. You should have stayed with that bitch because you never learned discernment like you was supposed to. You go through the Christianity phase to learn discernment, but we want to hate on the Christians. Come on now, y'all know that's a whole magical text. Ain't nothing up in that bitch but spells. The whole way through, all kinds of magic and spells. Motherfuckers is throwing staffs, they turning into snakes, and they eating up the snakes and all kinds of shit. My magic is stronger than yours. Because it's older. Go back to when I did my Necronomicon lecture on here. Go to my Necronomicon video. And how I talked about how all this shit is the Great Mother and motherfucking melanin. Go back to that video. Watch that video if you didn't watch it already. You gonna motherfucking know yourself. You gonna motherfucking know yourself. You gonna be like, oh, shit. System broke it down. Through the mythology. There's always a gatekeeper. Whether you got Papa Legba, whether you got Yagasoft, whether you got Santa Muerte, whether you got Baron Samdi, Baron Ache to all my ancestors. But understand, you are more than this system. So we have to get out of these narratives. I'm not feeling bad about a motherfucker telling me, bitch, I went celibate. Maybe the energy on the planet is bitches need to stop fucking. Bitch, I want to have a hot girl summer. Well, then go ahead and do that, sis. If you get pregnant, it's your business. Don't give that baby up. Let them live their life the way they really want to. And become who they are supposed to be. Don't give that motherfucking baby up. Keep them. That motherfucker gonna teach you a lot. Teach you about life. Teach you about how to be yourself. Teach you about how to live. But if you think that's gonna be a form of bondage, there's such thing as condoms out here. Tell a motherfucker to put on a condom. That's not gonna stop them spiritual parasites. When y'all be coming to me 10 months later for me to motherfucking cut cords and heal your womb. Y'all want to do everything yourselves, and you got professionals right in front of your face that have been doing this for years. I can't understand it. I can't understand it. And I can even end the one or two sessions I do with you, teach you how to do it yourself. And men, you also have an energetic womb. Nobody talks about that. How men need to clear their own energetic womb. Don't nobody talk about that shit either. So the men need to also clear and heal their divine feminine energy. That's why you can't manifest a bitch ass thing, bruh. Because you got all these bitches pulling energy from your root and your motherfucking sacral. And then you want to blame everybody else for your issues and your problems. Your problems ain't nobody else's but your own. Take responsibility for that, male or female. We got to take responsibility for our own shit in our own lives. And, and we all need help sometimes. Even if you feel ashamed or embarrassed, if spirit tell you to ask for motherfucking help, sometimes you only supposed to go through a hardship and ask for help to see who's going to be there for you. It's okay to be embarrassed. I've been through plenty of times. Especially when I'm on a level up. Right before I hit a level up where I'm about to make a gang of cash, I'll be like hitting a fucking wall where I'm like, shit, I gotta ask somebody for some help. And then I see who I don't need to work with that person no more. I don't need to talk to this person no more. Okay, I can talk to them and deal with them. So, my last word on this live I'm about to get off is seek those who seek out you. And stop going against your own energy. Okay? And start looking for where the fuck the common sense is in everything. Because we not looking at truth no more. We're looking at narratives. So if you're looking at narratives and not truth, you gotta go into where the fuck make it make sense. You got spirit, make it make sense, spirit. None of this shit make no motherfucking sense to me. You got to make it make sense. You got to go into it and be like, okay, where is the structure? Where does this make sense? What is the agenda? And then you're going to figure everything out. And, shit, I don't know, y'all. My next lecture might be on the boule. I don't know. People going to be real mad at me for that one. But Spirit is putting it, pressuring me and putting it heavy on my heart to talk about it and the structure of the boule. I have 2 or 3 years of research on the boule alone, where I was like, hold up, it wasn't never white people oppressing us. It's Nagas. No, them they niggas, we Nagas. Let's talk about it. They niggas, we Nagas. We're ancient. They lost their inheritance. They lost their inheritance, which is why they manipulate your energy for themselves. Because ain't no motherfucking way all these pale-faced motherfuckers that just got here are running the planet. They not that smart, my baby. So we'll talk about that probably on my next live in a day or two. And, man, there's a sister that's been exposing, I'm going to have to, hit her on email or something, but there's a sister online that's a very small channel that's been exposing the boule, and she's been shadow banned a lot. So if I can get her on, I will get her on to talk about the boule too. And we gonna just break that shit down and be honest. That's all we could do. Okay? I love you guys. If you enjoyed the information and the content, please hit the Cash App. A bitch gotta pay her bills. And I appreciate all of you from the bottom of my heart. Or get a reading. That's even better. Email me for the specials and or hit my booking page, you know. I love you guys. Peace. Thank you. Thank you.